If you ever need a mystery solved, these super sleuths are on the case.
Who do you think's behind it, Hound?
Elementary, my dear Watson.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 anime detectives.
この世のカオスから受け取ったかけらたちを私の中にある知恵の泉を使い真実として構成し直すのだ
For this list, we are counting down those in anime who investigate and solve mysteries or crimes. They don't have to be a cop, but they do have to embody the standard archetype of a detective in some way. So, non-traditional detectives like Yusuke Urameshi from Yu Yu Hakusho or Lieutenant Kusanagi from the Ghost in the Shell series will not be featured here. Also, as always, there might be a couple of spoilers ahead.
おい、一年。お前の名前だけ聞いてなかったな。
Number 10, Oreki Hotaro, Hyoka.
Oreki Hotaro. 悪いとは思ってますよ。
Our first of several young investigators on this list doesn't like to do anything he considers to be a waste of energy.
やらなくてもいいことならやらない。やらなければいけないことなら手短に。
When he entered high school, he joined the Classics Club at the insistence of his sister, so that it wouldn't be abolished. Despite him wanting to shirk his club duties, he becomes involved in a series of mysteries that not only spans the club's long history, but also his own personal life.
気になります私なぜ閉じ込められたんでしょうもし閉じ込められたのでなければどうしてこの教室に入ることができたんでしょう
Despite his lax attitude, he's actually pretty resourceful when it comes to the different mysteries and proves that some people are just born prodigies.
考えろ。学生運動、暴力行為、退学時期のズレ。
Number 9, Aru Akise, Future Diary.
My name's Aru Akise, and my dream is to be a world-famous detective someday.
The god Deus is dying, and to determine his successor, he chooses 10 people to participate in a game of death. The chosen participants are destined to kill one another using supernatural diaries that have a multitude of abilities.
What's your game? You're not a diary user. He's been faking this out the whole time?
Aru Akise gets involved in the battle not only to learn more about the game, but also to protect Yukiteru from dying at the hands of Yuno.
My detective diary, Mark II. I'm sorry, but I've been playing the both of you like a fiddle since you arrived.
Possessing a high intellect, Akise is able to discover Yuno's true intentions, as well as his own creation by Deus as the observer of the diary game.
I needed a man on the ground, as it were. Someone to note alterations as they occurred.
Number 8, Kyoko Kirigiri, Danganronpa, the animation.
苗木君を犯人だと決めつけるのは早いんじゃないかしら
When a group of students get imprisoned in Hope's Peak Academy, the bizarre bear Monokuma tells them that the only way to escape is to murder one another, but not get caught. Every time a student is killed, Kyoko Kirigiri steps in as the lead investigator alongside Neigi to solve each murder.
それぞれ似たような凶器で殺されたものと思われる。今回はこれだけしか情報がないんだ。
Calm and level-headed, Kirigiri is one of the only students able to investigate objectively, leading them to be able to determine the true culprit.
山田君が事件に加害者として関与していた証拠もあるわ被害者の石丸君が持っていたものよその残りを
There is a reason that her title is Ultimate Detective after all.
それで分かったことなんだけど私はこう呼ばれていた超高校級の探偵と
Number 7, Riel Mayer, Ergo Proxy.
No problem.
Humans and androids, also known as Auto Reeves, coexist. Soon, however, a series of gruesome murders are committed by Auto Reeves, who have become self-aware as a result of the Kotigo virus.
Is she infected with the virus?
It is then up to Riel Meyer of the Citizen Intelligence Bureau to find the cause of these murders. Riel is also the granddaughter of the city's regent, whose influence she uses to command respect.
His Excellency's granddaughter. If only you'd let me know beforehand, I would have
You were told not to address her in that manner previously.
With her dark clothes, dark blue eyeshadow, and serious personality, she is the embodiment of a no-nonsense detective.
I need to know. Why is the Security Bureau chasing you?
Number 6, Shinjiro Yuki, Ungo.
He's a beacon of light in this chaotic world people call him the last great detective
In a post-war Tokyo, Shinjiro solves various mysteries alongside his shape-shifting demon partner Inga. Often stoic, Shinjiro comes off as rude and is easily annoyed. However, his analytical and deductive skills are top-notch.
People get corrupted every day. Even saints and heroes. There's nothing you can do to prevent it. And that's our salvation.
But his true power comes when his partner, Inga, is able to ask a person one single question, which they are forced to tell the truth about.
Tell me.
In exchange for this partnership, he must give his demon partner a steady supply of human souls, which works as an extra incentive for his case solving.
You know very well what I mean. Where's the truth?
But there's no motive.
Let's get to the bottom of it.
One thing's for sure, this is one dangerous detective duo.
What's wrong? You said it yourself. You said I'll show you what a real human being is. I'll reveal to you human truth.
All right then. But I still haven't found out the truth.
Don't lie to me.
Number 5, Heinrich Lunge, Monster.
I've heard about your amazing abilities, Doctor.
Inspector Lunge is a grizzled detective who is tasked with tracking down the murder of several doctors. Believing that the main protagonist, Dr. Tenma, is the main suspect, he does everything in his power to find the truth.
Tell me, who is the person who hired you to do this?
Lunge has a remarkable memory, being able to remember things by typing them into his mind.
I'm inputting all the information onto the hard drive in my head.
He is dedicated to his job to such a degree that he alienates his own family.
I have to go. We can talk about this later.
Even after being discharged, he still continues his investigation into who committed the murders and their mysterious pasts which turned them into the proverbial monster.
Rest assured, of all the cases I've ever handled throughout my career, not one has gone unsolved. No, not a single one.
Number 4, Suzuya Juuzou, Tokyo Ghoul.
すいません。篠原さんの下っ端の鈴谷十三です。
This young man is a detective for the Commission of Counter Ghoul, an organization dedicated to eradicating the monsters known as ghouls. His appearance and psychotic personality are due to his tragic childhood past, where he was kidnapped and forced to kill for the entertainment of the ghouls. This led to him developing a childlike demeanor without being able to feel empathy for others. However, after his partner Shinohara becomes seriously injured, he learns to care for his comrades, though we can't say the same for ghouls. Number 3, Kogami Shinya, Psychopath.
You never learn, do you, Kogami? It's a shame.
In this series, crime is kept in check using the civil system, which scans the probability of someone committing a crime.
The target's threat judgment has been reappraised. Enforcement mode. Lethal eliminator. Trigger safety release.
Kogami is tasked with hunting down potential criminals using his Dominator, which is designed to punish those who have exceeded the crime coefficient. Kogami himself has also exceeded the limit due to a previous case, but thanks to Akane, he is able to keep it in check.
I said stop!
His tragic past fuels him to solve even the most deadly of cases.
Intent and means. Engineering a crime by bringing together those two otherwise disparate elements. That's how he plays his game.
Number 2, Conan Edogawa, Detective Conan.
何してるのコナン君。誘拐されてからあまり時間が経ってないし、近くならどこかなと思って。
Only one truth prevails. This is the model of Conan, the famous high school detective. One day, while at a theme park with his friend Ran Muri, he investigates 2 mysterious men only to be ambushed and given a poison that transforms him into a kid.
Ran, 俺はどうなるんだ?
He then takes on the name of Conan and moves in with Ran and her bumbling detective father.
半年ぶりの仕事だ。金持ちの娘が誘拐された。
Using Ran's father as a scapegoat, Conan solves crimes with nothing but his intellect and his fancy gadgets made by the scientist Dr. Asaga.
人間ってのは不思議なもんですな。自分の身を危うくする危険なものはそう簡単には捨てられないんですよ。
Before we investigate our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
僕はネギラーメンを注文したんであって、高校生の形をした置物を注文した覚えはないよ。
この辺りから謎の気配がしたのでやってきたんだが。
何が起きたの？
あれはオイディプスの伝説で。
ああ、答えは人間。
いや、それは2つある謎々のうちの片方の答えだ。
2つある謎々。
Lupin, then the job's mine.
牛山君が襲われた日の夕方、 お前が現場近くにいたという目撃証言があるんだ。
Number 3, L, Death Note.
I am L.
When it comes to the power of deduction, this young detective puts all of our previous entries to shame.
Before we celebrate, I'll tell you the rest of my thoughts on the Kira case.
After criminals across the world start dying of heart attacks, L steps in and is quickly able to nail down a small list of suspects, including Light Yagami.
I hear the bell. The bell? Yes. The sound of the bell has been unusually loud today.
Although battling against supernatural forces, L was able to keep a cool mind throughout, never once lifting his suspicions towards Light. Although Kira was eventually able to kill L using his Death Note, L's deductions served his successor Nier, who was eventually able to defeat Light.
Nier, you're far inferior to L. You have no right to be wearing a mask of L.
Do you agree with our list? Which anime detective would you hire to solve mysteries for you? For more hard-boiled top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
こりゃもう決まりっす。